Hello everyone. The video is prepared for discipline organizational behavior. The topic is power and influence in the organization. Now I'm starting. In OB, power refers to the capacity that A has to influence the behavior of B so that B acts in accordance with A's wishes. Probably the most important aspect of power is that it is a function of dependence. The greater B's dependence on A, the greater A's power in the relationship. An example of that would be, a mother with the power to punish her child, by taking away the phone, can influence her child's decision to do or not do their chores. We have two bases of power, formal with coercive, reward, legitimate powers and personal with expert and referent ones. The coercive power base depends on the target's fear of negative results from failing to comply. The opposite of coercive is reward, when someone who can distribute rewards that others view as valuable has power over them. Legitimate power represents the formal authority to control and use organizational resources based on the person's structural position in the organization. Expert power is influence wielded as a result of expertise, special skills, or knowledge. And finally, referent power is based on identification with a person who has desirable resources or personal traits. Which bases of power are most effective? Research suggests the personal sources of power are most effective. Both expert and referent power are positively related to employees' satisfaction with supervision, their organizational commitment, their performance, whereas reward and legitimate power seem to be unrelated to these outcomes. If we talk about power tactics, there are 9 of them: legitimacy, rational persuasion, inspirational appeals, consultation, exchange, personal appeals, ingratiation, pressure, and coalition. More information which you can read in the Stephen Robbins book. And now my colleague James will continue.
Thank you, Arya. If we talk about the organization itself, then examples of power are the most basic. A manager can shift all the blame for the failure of a project onto an employee, or steal from this employee good project or achievements. There are many ways, few countermeasures. The strength of power can be seen even between allegedly equal employees, where one is ordinary, and the second relative is the director of the department. An ordinary employee can rarely go against the second, even if this second is wrong. I even had a colleague about 2 years ago whose manager stole her shopping project aimed at an audience with an Islamic religion. She worked on it for 1.5 years, and even had good results. Fortunately, the manager met the huge problems in Syria. He was demoted and the project was returned to my colleague. But it is also worth understanding that this is just luck, and ordinary workers usually cannot do anything with higher authorities. Now, there are 2 factors that influence political behavior, individual and organizational. Individuals are high self-monitors, internal locus of control, high Machiavellian personality, organizational investment, perceived job alternatives, expectations of success. For example, an individual with low expectations of success from political means is unlikely to use them. High expectations from such measures are most likely to be the province of both experienced and powerful individuals with polished political skills, and inexperienced and naive employees who misjudge their chances. Organizational factors are reallocation of resources, promotion opportunities, low trust, role ambiguity, zero-sum reward practices, and others. If we talk about promotion opportunities, then as I said earlier about a colleague, every employee wants to get a promotion for their work. Just the same, this increase, whether it be monetary or positional, also increases the motivation of employees and their faith in the future of themselves and the organization. Now I want to give the words to my colleague Olzhas.
Чуть болит горло. Заключая мысль, немногим сотрудникам нравится быть беспомощными на работе и в организациях. Люди по-разному реагируют на различные основания власти. Эффективный менеджер принимает политическую природу организаций. Некоторые люди более политически проницательны, чем другие, а это означает, что они осознают базовую политику. Можно ожидать, что те, кто вникнут в политику, получат больше повышения, чем политически неактивные.
Сонымен назарларыңызға рахмет. Келесі кездескенше.